Welcome, everyone. My name is Justin Garrido Castro. This podcast is going to be the next up. Talking to do, we're going to invite people over in this podcast, many other things. But to get started, my name is Justin Garrido Castro. I'm a real estate agent. I'm 20. Me.
Hey guys, my name is Anthony. I work in insurance. I work with American Family, one of the biggest companies, and I'm excited to show you guys some of the ways you can build financial freedom in the world of insurance.
And I'm Mark Rosmarinoski Delgado. I'm 18 years old. I am a new agent. I got into real estate because, let's introduce ourselves as well. I got into real estate because my mom has done it since I was a child. I've always gone to work with her, just really motivated me to do that. I like helping people, like help them find their house that they want to buy, help them build their future.
Okay, thank you. What would you say? Mark, he started with his mom to starting young, right? Now, motivated, right? What would be your side? Because I know your insurance, with your insurance, it's family owned as well.
Yep.
So what would you say?
Yeah. So originally, I decided to pursue college football, and I wanted to pursue something else where I felt like the American Family. So I decided to pursue insurance, and I thought that would be a very good career for me to be in. And I've been in it for the last, say, around half a year.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, for y'all, I've always been an entrepreneur when it comes to business. One of the main things for me that started me off is I like a business where it all depends on me. Right? For example, real estate, it depends with my connections I make, how much effort I put in, which is the outcome, how much I gain, financially, of course, on that perspective. So I was done e-commerce, real estate, building companies as well. But one of the things I really love was real estate, which I got into, is because I'm able to help other people out and also get myself out there more. As we know, real estate is a lot about connections, the people you meet, and you meet a good amount of interesting people as well. So it's really fun, but also it makes your circle more dedicated with people that same mindset as you. Now you're making a whole podcast on how we can motivate you to make better life in general. You know what I'm saying? So this is the beginning. We're gonna do big stuff for you at the end of the day, but that's a little story about me. But next up we got is let's say, what would be the goal for this podcast, y'all, that we got all around? Can you tell the people what are the main things we're going to be doing here, or how we're going to involve them and then know how they can be different? You know what I'm saying? A different generation, an entrepreneur, quote unquote, generation, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you get to see one-on-one with young Latinos who are hustlers. You get that hustler mindset. I mean, I came from sports. You come from sports and you got that competitive edge. You want to be better than the guy next to you. It's the same business. Business and sports go one hand on hand. You got to beat the guy. But the thing is, in being an entrepreneur, the guy never sleeps. There's no off season being a business mindset. You got to be willing to beat the guy next to you. Exactly. That's the whole point. You got to be willing to be competitive, and you can't be nice. You got to be willing to accept the fact that you got to step over some people.
But a lot of Latinos don't know what to do with the money.
Yes,
they get the money, but they don't know how to achieve financial freedom. That's what we want to help people with that. Because people like these young workers going to blue collar jobs, whatever it may be, they're getting the money, but they don't know what to properly do with it. They don't know how to buy a house. Instead, they're renting instead of actually building financial freedom. So you want to help people build financial freedom.
So can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Would you say it's more beneficial for your future to buy a new truck?
More important, because that can actually obtain value as the year goes on. Yes. It grows like in price and value. But truck every year just goes down in price.
Could you explain that a little bit about the multi-family?
100%. When it comes to it, y'all, why we promote a lot of buying and owning. We want to own. We don't want to rent. We want to get yourself in something that creates you debt. You don't want that. It comes in real estate. Real estate is more alive than ever. Why? because that's something that you hold. Anyone can touch it. It's for generations. You can pass it on to your child, the children of your children. It goes on forever. No one can touch that. Especially at a young age, once you're getting money, you have your own. Real estate can be your main source of income as well. But aside from that, we're going to give you guys each steps on what to do, and aside from mindset, what you can actually do and how to build that. And when it comes to real estate, you can only put down a certain percent, which can be even up to 3.5%. First-time home buyers, a multifamily property, you get tenants that rent it out. That pays off itself over time. That only down payment you put on, and then that down payment gets paid off itself. And after that, it's just extra money, literally making money out of that first, down payments instead of just leaving it in your bank account or holding it outside over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 bands every month, extra to you. I already have that. Then put it into a car. You know what I'm saying? They get on responsibly. That's going to depreciate over time.
100%. And I think one of the biggest things within Latino culture is the short-term satisfaction.
Yes.
The one thing about building financial freedom is being long-term. What's going to help me in 10 years? Is this new car going to help me?
Yes.
No. Is that new complex going to help me? Definitely. What am I going to be able to have in 10 years to say, well, that's mine? Is that broken down car, or is that a piece of real estate that you own?
Exactly. What you're talking about right now is instead of yourself. That's you need to pay off the house for yourself and build wealth for you and your family. If you're renting, you're paying off for someone else, that gets you nowhere.
So where does that renting money go?
It goes to the owner's pocket. He keeps it. He pockets it. Whether he pays off the mortgage, you're losing your money. You're not getting anything out of it. Once you move out in 10 years from renting, you're not getting anything out of it.
Nothing.
You don't walk away with anything.
I'm paying a property. At the end of the day, I've seen people that actually pay less on a property than on the amount that they're renting. And the goal would be owning at the end of the day. And then the amount that you're renting, you never know what can happen with the property. When you're renting, the property can,